Hey everybody, and welcome back to the MLM Wizards YouTube station, and specifically my playlist on the MLM Wizard. Yes, I am Steve Klein, the MLM Wizard, and Mr. Balloon Wizard, and Steve K Promo. I am all those titles, and I wear all those hats. With that said, this is number 2 on crosslining in the wonderful world of MLM network marketing. I wanted to share a few other things on that topic. And, going back to the social media platform, I had a upline in my previous company who was the daughter of the upline who joined up with the upline, if you will, kind of inherited part of the business. And she started, how should I say this? Friending my friends on Facebook. One of my cousins, who she did not know, and another friend in the balloon world. And I said, how did she friend these people? She doesn't know who these people are. And I asked, my cousin actually had messaged me, who was 17 at the time, and said, who is this woman who's contacting me? She was very upset. She had just lost her mom. And the other person in the balloon world did not message me, so I asked them. I said, "How do you know her?" And of course he did not. She just, requested him. And again, big no-no. We don't do that. I've had other people online as well who have been trying to, recruit me into their companies, and I've let them become friends with me, put them in my Facebook group, if you will, and they started friending my friends. And it's like, well, why would you do that? And a lot of the friends don't, think of anything. They accept them. I don't anymore. I don't do that. Now, we can't stop what people do, okay? But, I ask people who they are before I accept their friendship now, because you don't know who's reading your feed and you don't know what they want, right? So that's something to keep in mind. Am I overly worried about it? No, because if somebody is going to go someplace and someone is going to do something like that and they want to go, knock yourself out. But at the same token, it's not right, okay? So let's try to understand that when we talk about cross-lining and we talk about tagging people, we are in different lines. So keep that in mind. There is something to be said about not doing that, okay? Now, of course, we're not going to be controlling. People can do what they want. Like I said, I want to be clear about that. And we don't want to come across that way, but we do want to address it. Because if you don't address it, people don't learn and understand the power of duplication. Until it happens to them and they build a group, they don't know, right? And it can happen. Another thing I wanted to go back to as well. If somebody is working together with different lines of sponsorship and you're having meetings or phone calls, that's great. But always keep the upline, in the loop. Whether out of respect. There's different personalities, no question. There'll be people in my organization that don't relate to me. There'll be people in your organization on whatever company you're with that don't relate to you. But there's somebody within your organization or your team or your bigger team that will, and you want to kind of get those people together at times so they're relatable. And you also want to let people know the specifics about crossline. When I say get together, just let them know there's other people. As long as everybody understands the principles of respecting the lines of sponsorship and how that works and how to nip those things in the butt so you run it tightly, and that way you're running it smoothly and everybody understands the purpose of that, because at the end of the day, if you have a downline and you have an upline, everybody has a vested interest that's in that organization only, okay? So keep that in mind. So they're never going to tell you something that's not right, okay? Because if they do, that's insane, because it affects them, good or bad, okay? So I wanted to make sure I made that clear as well. And so there are things, like I said on the first video on crosslining, there are things that, when you do friend people and all that, that can happen, because it did happen to me. So I wanted to just make sure that people understood that. I get it, but, we also want to be friendly with people, and we also just want to have that respect. And when we talk about it, to our organizations in the correct way, so they understand it, they'll get that. Very important. So we make sure that we keep everything, like I said, pure, correct, and also respectful to each other and sounding normal, not like we're some kind of cult, just to understand why that is. And I think when we communicate and we have stuff that comes up and you nip it in the butt and or you talk about it, it makes things correct and better. And if there is an issue with somebody, you need to definitely get that spoken about and get that out there. And if you have an issue with somebody or a crossline, go upline always to make sure that that is rectified, because we all want to be making a lot of money, and we don't want anybody messing with our business, and nobody wants anybody messing with their business. So when it's said like that, we all get it. And I just wanted to come back and share that with everybody. I hope this finds you well. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I got more coming here on my experience in the wonderful world of network marketing. I'm just getting started and lots to share. And again, I look forward to hearing from you guys and helping you guys. So over and out, and thanks for tuning in.